going on, YouTube? This is your backyard gardener, and today I'm coming to you with a real short video. It's probably going to be a collaboration of two different videos, but what I'm doing here is I'm building a raised garden bed for my cucumbers. In my previous video last year, I stated that I was going to move my cucumbers out of that container and put them in a raised bed to slowly kind of get away from all the mismatched containers and do something a little bit better. But what I have here is not pressure treated, but cedar fence. They call them doggy ears. And this is about 5.5 feet. And this is about maybe 4.5 feet long, because I cut, as you can see over there, I cut off the ends to make it 4 feet long. So what I did is I connected, see, 1, 2, this would be my third one that I'm going to put up against the 2x4. When I finish the project, because I can't multitask, I'll come back and I'll show you the finished project. Thanks. Okay, so I did the other side of the raised bed, which is right here. Now let me tell you what this raised bed is about. This is cedar wood fence planks. The doggy ear fence planks. Again, I cut them off. Cut about almost a foot off of them. I got them connected to 2x4s. I screwed them in the sides, as you can see here. 2 per plank on each side. And then that side. This is not really a tutorial showing you me putting it together, but just kind of explaining to you how you can put it together. What I'm going to do with this raised bed, this is going to be over in my garden up against the fence, and I'm going to dedicate this particular bed to my cucumbers, like I said. Now this is about, each plank is about 6 inches high, so 12, 13, 14, 15, 18 inches. This is about 18 inches high. So this is a nice little length off the ground for those that might not want to do a bunch of bending, or those that, you know, just want to get their plants up off the ground and not tear up their grass. You could, once I complete it and put it together, I'll sit it in the area. I'll put a piece of a Home Depot bag in the bottom of it here where you see the sidewalk. And then I'll fill it up with potty mix that I got sitting over there up against the back of my house. So this is just the idea that you can do. I think the wood and all, the 2x4s I already had. The fence planks, I think they were like $2.50 a piece at Home Depot. So it cost me about a little bit under $20 to build this bed. And then I had some drywall wood screws that I used. So a little bit, you know, with scraps this here and there can go a long way, and it's an ideal. And I'll probably put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cucumber plants in here, spacing them about 6 inches apart. Put a trellis right up the back here, and yeah, it's not going to be very wide. I haven't completed it, but it's not going to be very wide. It's probably going to be about as wide as you see it here, because again, my soil is going to be deep. I don't need a lot of width. Width, but the depth, you know, and I really don't need 18 inches of depth either, but I'm going to give it that just to bring it up off of the ground a little bit. So again, I'll come back with the complete, but I just ran out of screws, so we'll see how that go. Thank you. So this is the final project. This is the final look of it, of the raised bed. I don't know if you can see it from my sun. Again, in the bottom, I'll be putting maybe a couple of layers of brown Home Depot lime bags or maybe some cardboard. Fill it up with soil and put my cucumbers in there, and that'll be my new cucumber bed, which will replace that white barrel that's on top of the pallet. So it's going to be some rearranging this year in the garden. It's going to be some reconstruction. We're going to do some new stuff. I'm really excited about this, a tea garden, which is a herbal tea garden, which will be on my front porch in probably that black container right there. I'm going to have some mint. I'm going to have some lemon balm grass, some spearmint, peppermint. I'm also going to have some ginger, but I'm not going to grow my ginger because I'm not sure how long that takes, but I drink a lot of ginger tea. So I'm excited about that as well. So if you are a gardener, or if you're thinking about becoming a gardener, or if you even want to have a garden, it's not as difficult as it seems. Start small. Go get your potting mix. You know, whether it's one bag every year. This is my 3rd year. So every year I add on a little bit something to the garden. If you find a wine barrel, you know, an old pot, old flower pot, start small. You don't have to have a lot of space with container gardening and raised bed gardening. It doesn't take a lot of space, but you know, if you're inspired to do it, just do it. Don't put a lot of thought into it. Do a little research, find out what you want to grow, and grow it. So once again, everybody, getting ready for the 2016 growing season. I haven't put any plants out today. We're about 74 degrees outside, so it's really nice. But our nights still kind of fall around 40s and 30s, so I'll probably be putting my first seeds down and my first plants out right around Mother's Day. But to everyone and all my new subscribers, welcome and happy gardening.